Today's video is a little bit of a struggle. I hope you don't mind. And I hope you like the finished look. Let's get into it. If you want to see a look using the Mauves palette, but using the other three shadows, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène and welcome back, or if it's your first time here, welcome to HMM Makeup or Makeup. I have this little Mauves palette from Juvia's Place. I mentioned it in the intro, and I have had a request to use the other three shadows in this palette. So I have used these three, and today I'm going to use these three. So there was some interest, and therefore I am obliging. And I will need a mirror because these palettes do not have a mirror. And there we go. Okay, so the idea here is that I will use the two mattes and the kind of fuchsia color shimmer. So these guys and this one, and it should turn out to be quite a nice look. I also have a few things on my face I might as well tell you about. So my lips today are a Bite Beauty. This is probably hard to find now. It's a nice lip liner from Bite Beauty, and I believe it's 22. Yes, 022. And I paired it up with this Clinique Blossom 01. Not Blossom, Blushing Pop 01. I was using something else the other day that was called Blossom, and I think that's what came to mind. And so if you take a look at the liner and the swatch of the lipstick, they are a match made in heaven. So I did liner all over my lips and added this, what's it called again? Blushing, I want to keep wanting to call it Blossom. Blushing Pop 01, and I really quite like it. I kind of stumbled upon this lipstick again in my collection, tried it on, just swiped it for the day all over my lips, and it has been almost my daily lipstick ever since. And it's very, very, oh, come on. There we go. It's almost done. It's just, I'm going to miss it when it's gone for sure. I thought that the lip liner would be done before this one, but it's actually the other way around. Anyway, and the lip liner was a mini. That's why I was thinking that. But anyway, so back to the palette here. I'm going to go first off. Hopefully the mirror won't be a problem here. I'm going to go first off with this shade. Nope, pardon me. I'm going to go in the crease with this. Then deepen out the outer lid and probably use this as a lower lash line liner. And we'll go with this color at the end in the inner two-thirds of the lid. That is my expectation. Things can change, but that is at least what I am expecting to do. Now, for what is on my eyes right now, I do want to say I do have the Sephora brand. It's called the Beauty Amplifier Lid and Liner Primer. And it is a mattifying shadow. It's just a shadow, basically. It's just a kind of skin-like shadow that I put on my eyes. It's just to basically kind of prep the eye. I don't mind this. I think it is nice to have a shadow as a base to help with blending. I'm not upset about that, and all I'm going to do is I'm not looking to get another one of this product, although, like I said, I think it's not, Sephora doesn't carry it anymore. But I'm just going to look for a matte beige eyeshadow to keep doing the same thing once I run out of this. Although this is 2 grams, I think. Yeah, 2 grams. It's going to take me forever to get through this. So I don't know why I'm already speculating on future products. But anyway, I'm getting long-winded. So let's just shorten this up now. Okay, and something else I have on my eyes, this is on my upper waterline. It is the Legend Waterline Pencil from Urban Decay. I love it. I have just ordered another one because I sharpen this thing at least once or twice a week, and I don't think it's going to last me that long, and they were on for half off. So yes please, to get it for 15 Canadian as opposed to 30. Where do I sign? So I did end up getting another one because every single time I do my makeup, this is in my upper waterline. I just like the effect. It almost looks like I have mascara on my lashes. You know, a little bit of mascara, but it just defines the eye beautifully, and I would be very sad if it were not part of my collection. I'll say that much. And last but not least, I do have most of what is in this quad. I am wearing this and this today. So this to define the cheekbone and the upper part of my forehead. And this is the blush that I'm wearing today. Joe Fresh Peach Dream Blush, and it's quite nice. And this one, I'm trying to remember where it's from. And it is, oh, it's Tartiste Contour Cream. And I managed to, there was enough for me to fill two of these pans. So you are all up to speed, and let's get into the eyeshadow look. And to start off, I'm going to use the same brush as I used for the neutral eyeshadow. And I'm going to go into this color right here. And they don't have names, so I'm just going to call them by position, I guess. And I've got my mirror here, and I think we're all good to go. Good, tapping off the excess just in the pan so I don't lose any of it. I'm just going to tap to begin with so I don't get a bunch of fallout all over the place. That is pretty. And I don't usually have my hair down like this, but I actually came on camera today with my hair down because it has to do with another video that I'm doing, filming today. And so stay tuned for that, something a bit different. And it's not a hair video per se, it's just a little bit of a different conversation. Okay, so that looks okay. I have kind of gone a little far. A little blending issue on my nose there. I've gone a little bit far, so I'm going to take a clean brush and just kind of lighten that up a little bit. And for some reason, I'm enjoying this Smashbox, what's it called? The Precise Highlighting Brush to clean up my messes. Don't ask me why. I'd never use it for highlighting, but I do use it to clean things up a little bit. Okay, just a little bit of cleanup, as I said. And I'm going to move to my angled brush now and just bring that color down here. And it's a very deep aubergine color that I'm using, but it's looking pretty good. It's building nicely. Oop, that is a little deep, but I can just fix that. I had to reach back, so I'm going to use this brush to help clean up underneath because it's a little bit too thick of an accent here. Okay, that was easy. That was really easy. That's good. And since I'm down there, I'm going to use this Precise Smudger brush to add that deep color, but as a liner on the lower lash line. I have some other plans too for that lower lash line, so I want to leave some room to do a bit more. I don't usually emphasize the lower lash line as much as today, but I'm trying something different. I don't mind that at all, especially since there's going to be more up above. I'm going back to this brush again and just cleaning up one more time. Okay, that looks pretty good in my opinion. And now I'm going to go into, I used the deep shadow right away. I am such a creature of habit. Okay, well, I'm going to go in with a smaller crease brush from Sephora called the rounded crease brush. I don't think they sell these anymore, but I thought I'd let you know anyway. And I think I'm going to just lighten up the crease a little bit with this center shadow right there, especially on the inner half of the lid. Okay, that did a good job. Now, and I do have some highlighter on my brow bone. It's the Buxom highlighter that I've just crumpled up in loose form. It was a highlighter that was in, I think, Dolly. Anyway, that has been added to my brow bone. That was before I started filming. And I think now I'm going to go in with my dense packer brush, which is called the Precision, I think. What's it called? Oh yeah, the full coverage shadow brush. The lettering is almost all gone, so I have to go by memory, and sometimes I just need to jog it a little bit. And going back into that deep kind of maroon burgundy, and we're going to deepen up the outer lid, the royal we. And it's so nice to use just a few mattes because you can really make everything match up, obviously. So this is the same intensity as the liner that I applied underneath, which is great. So that just feels effortless. It feels kind of like a smoky, pretty, plum looking look. And I am ready to go into this color right here on the inner to about 2/3 of the lid. And for that purpose, I'm going to use my multitasker brush from Smashbox, and I'm going to use my finger as well, just to make sure that the shimmer really shows up. And so going into that deep, sparkly color that's almost like a plum. And I'm careful not to do my surprised eyebrows when I'm applying the shadow on my movable lid, because otherwise the shadow ends up too high. And we don't walk around like this all the time. Okay, so that's far enough. I'm going to go in with my finger and just tap some more on to make the shine really come through. I don't want to go too far because there's that deepening of the eyeshadow on the outer lid. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm just going to go in with my dense shadow brush and just even that out a little bit by angling it out. Okay, this is looking good. I'm going to finish this look with liner and mascara, do the other eye off camera, and come back with the final look. So let's just finish this eye first. So I had applied this already, as you know, before filming, and I'm just going to reapply because there's been shadow and other things going on. There we go. Okay. I did not realize I was not filming. I just put liner on for to finish up this look. My apologies that you did not get to see that. I am going to add to the lower waterline I think it's Voodoo, yeah, Voodoo from Urban Decay on the lower waterline, as I said. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. And now for mascara, I'm going to use the Freak mascara from Urban Decay. It has a very, very odd looking wand, but I do really like the way it applies. It applies a lot to begin with, and then you just kind of brush it out. And I am very partial to it. It's very easy with this mascara to get a lot of volume. I also like the Monsieur Big from Lancôme. That's a favorite. I also like the ABH Lash Brag, but I think that that one kind of dries up on me, but it works really well at the beginning. So you see that's one coat, and I think it does a really nice job. Okay, I will go off camera to do the other eye, and I'll show you the final look when I'm back. Okay, this is the final eye look, but I am not liking the lips so much with the eye look. I think a cooler lip would look better. And so I'm thinking I'm going to go with the Mad lipstick from Urban Decay. And it looks like this, and I think it's going to look better. So let me just go and change that, and we'll see what it looks like. Okay, this is what Mad looks like on me. Oh, and I did not use the trick, so if you don't want to have lipstick on your teeth, index finger, just like that. Whatever extra lipstick is going to show up on your finger and not on your teeth. I'm really liking this look. I think it's bold, sure, but very wearable if you don't want to have quite as vampy of a look. Just keep a neutral lip. That's all good. I could have used Back Talk from Urban Decay. And I'm just mentioning Urban Decay lipsticks because that's what I'm wearing today. But obviously any brand would have a bunch of different varieties of lipstick. I just think this is fun, and I'm not exactly at work today, so I get to have a little fun with makeup. Now, just to recap, I did use the Mauves palette today. Let's just go over the shadows that I used. The first look on this channel was using these three. Today was using these three. This one was a liner on the lower lash line, was also used to deepen the outer lid. This one was used in the crease, more so toward the inner half of the crease. And this was the shade that was on the inner to 2/3 of the lid. That is how I created that look. And I think that's it. I will say that the mattes for Juvia's Place are very buildable. I hope you saw that as I created this look today. I'm always impressed with, especially the mattes from Juvia's Place. I think shimmers are easy to formulate, but mattes, really good buildable mattes, there's an art to it. And I'm really quite happy with it. And just a reminder, the highlighter is just a Buxom highlighter that I've just crumpled up in loose form and just add to my brow bone as I need to. I'm wrong. It's not the loose Buxom. I used that yesterday. I actually used just the little bits on my finger and onto the brow bone of the Tarteist Pro Glow Cream highlighter. That's what I used on my brow bone. But any highlighter will do. It doesn't have to be a specific one. It's really not rocket science when it comes to brow bone. Just use something that's going to pair well with the eyeshadow that you chose. And nothing like hand swatches to make sure that you know which colors are going to go with what. I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed this second look using the Juvia's Place Mauves palette. If you like the violets and mauves, you may very well like the violets palette. I do have a look with that palette if you want to take a look right there. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the look. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it every single time. If you are not subscribed, I hope you will consider hitting that little subscribe button over on the side there. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. But for now, thanks for watching and take care.